Here we go. 3, 2, 1, finish.
My father was a model railway enthusiast, and he used to make the trains and the rail sets for my brother and I and himself. My brother and I used to race the trains, and in around about 1962-ish, I got interested in both motor racing and slot racing at the same time. 62 was when Graham Hill won the World Championship, so there was a lot of British interest at that time and a lot of publicity for it. Because I was born and brought up in Harrow in northwest London. I stayed there in 1974 when I moved down to Southampton to work. Didn't do much for 5 years until I discovered there was a club in Netley in a rather drafty shed in somebody's back garden. Don't know how it burned down. It was either a mouse gnawed through the wire or somebody set fire to it because they were jealous of one of the members carrying on with his wife. I had no idea which was a true one. And then in the garden next door, which was owned by one of our members, we built another shed and put another track in it. Yeah. But he had to sell the house, and about 3 years ago, 2011, we had to move out, and just at that time this premises came on the market, and one of our members said, I can buy that. We did the building up and built the track. This is David the chairman.
This place was for sale, and I only live around the corner, so my wife suggested that we sort of buy it as an investment and build a track in here, which is what we did. And you know, the track is as you see it today. Once we got the place, we did it up. Yeah, the various ceiling tiles were missing, and there was insulation hanging down through the gaps. It needed decoration. So we did all that, and then 4 of us built the track. It's built out of half-inch MDF. It's all hand-built. There's only one like that. Basic woodwork, really. It's got a frame. Each section where you can see the lines across the track, it dovetails in so that it doesn't move, and the slot is lined up exactly.
We run evenings, we call them corporate evenings, but most of the time it tends to be beavers and cubs, because the local beavers and cubs and scout groups have got to hear of us, and so they come along about once or twice a year, and we've got some club cars and we let them have a crash round with them. And obviously we've got a presence on the internet, and we've just opened a Facebook page, and we've picked up a few new members since we opened here. We haven't really. I suppose the youngest people we've got are in the mid-30s, mid to late 30s. We haven't got. We used to have sons of the lads when we were then who came racing, but they've all grown up and moved away now. So we don't attract teenagers really.
My son got diagnosed with brittle bone disease, and so I wanted to spend more time with him at the weekend, so I was still looking for some time to get out and do something for myself. I think he's kind of interested, he's been down a couple of times, but he's still pretty young, so yeah, it's hard for him to get the hang of, but maybe when he's a bit older I'll get him down a bit more regularly, so yeah. Cool. That's serious stuff, right?
These days you just switch it on and do it.
Yeah.
And it's just a different way of life.
Different world of work. Yeah.
It is a different world. I don't think it's for the better, personally. No, I'd like to, well, I haven't managed it, but I'd like to think my children have got dexterity of touch, so know how to use things, how to repair things. Generally they don't, but it doesn't for the lack of wanting and trying. How to build model aeroplanes, how to cut out, how to mount engines, how to start engines, how to mount ready control systems, how to cover the wings with a solar film, how to cover with dope and nylon and dope finish, how to build model boats, all those kind of things. And I love passing on, like helping all those kids. There's a whole generation of kids in Leamington that owe their dexterity, if you like, down to me, because I helped them and I helped them do it.